It's a really bad thing if you are a home seller and you overprice your home. Let's talk about it. My name is Amber Ortega. I am a licensed associate broker in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area since 2015. When you overprice your home, there are a lot of different things that can happen. But first and foremost, if you price it too high, you may not even get any showings because people are scared to walk into it knowing that the comps in the area have been selling for so much less. So if you price high, thinking that you're going to be able to negotiate and meet in the middle, you might actually be shooting yourself in the foot because people are scared to go in there thinking that you won't accept anything less. I've seen it, especially over the last couple of years. Homes will sit if they are overpriced. Another thing to think about when you're selling your home, do you price it at $299,999 or do you do $300,000? Here's my thoughts on this. If you price it on the nines, then you may be missing out on search results. Because what if there's somebody that's looking for a home like yours, but they're qualified up to $350,000? So they think, I only want to look at homes between $300,000 and $350,000, and that's it. If you price it at $299,999, guess what? They're not going to see your home. It's only $1, but it makes a difference. So they're not going to be searching up to the nines. They're going to be searching in whole numbers. So just for search results, it makes a lot more sense when you're pricing to not price it at the nines, to price it at full numbers. So if you do overprice and say you do get showings and you do get an offer, but you know you're overpriced, guess what? Your house still has to appraise if they're going to be financing it because the lender has to make sure that the home is not worth anything less than what they are going to be lending them. So if you overprice, the offer gets accepted, you go under contract. If you know the appraisal is probably going to come in low, be prepared to lower your price so that you are actually going to be at the price that the appraisal comes in at, because they will not be able to finance it and they may not have the extra money to make up the difference. Another thing to think about, if you overprice it and the house is going to sit for a little bit longer, if you're not in a hurry to sell, okay, cool, you can try it. The longer it sits, so it does make people think that there's something wrong with it. But at the same time, you're going to be paying more money per month. You're still going to be making a mortgage payment. You're still going to be paying utilities. So many different fees that go into just everyday keeping up with the house. If it's overpriced and it sits for a while, it may actually end up costing you more in the long run if you're having to pay your mortgage for the next 3 months, unless you just lowered the price a little bit and got it sold. You don't want to price too low. You definitely want to price at the correct price for the comps that are in your area. This is why it's very, very important to meet with a realtor or multiple realtors to have them take a look at your house and tell you, what is it worth? What are the comps? What do you see? How much experience do you have in this area? Let them show you and find somebody that really knows their numbers, that knows the market, that knows what they're doing, so that you can make sure that you're getting top dollar, but not asking too much and having your house sit there or having people think there's something wrong with it because it's been sitting on the market for 4 months without getting sold. Or even worse, that you're sitting there with the house spick and span perfect and you don't have any showings for several weeks. That's the worst. Please stay tuned to my channel as I am going to go through all things real estate to share with you. I hope to make this journey much easier for you. Subscribe below and leave your comments because I am happy to help however I can.